storytelling isn't just an art, it's a business tool. Think about brands like Nike. When they tell a story of an underdog athlete overcoming adversity, they're not just selling another pair of running shoes. They're selling inspiration. Hi everyone, it's Shai Schwartzman, your audio video coach. And I want to ask you this question. Have you ever watched a real estate video that simply lists features without sparking any emotion? I'm sure you have. Many real estate agents create videos that lack the magic of storytelling, resulting in content that fails to hold viewers' attention. Now imagine if your next video not only showcased a property's amenities, but also told a captivating story that draws in your audience from the very first second. What's the one thing that every great business, from Nike to Apple to your favorite local coffee shop, have in common? They don't just sell products or services, they tell stories. Storytelling is one of the oldest and most powerful tools for human connection. For centuries, stories have been the way we've shared our values, taught lessons, and inspired action. Greek philosophers like Aristotle taught the art of persuasion through compelling narratives. In West Africa, elders kept entire histories alive through spoken tales filled with lessons about community, struggle, and triumph. Now, as time went on, storytelling has evolved. The written word allowed people to share tales across distances and generations. The printing press brought stories to the masses, and it came with an explosion of creativity, from Shakespearean plays to marketing as we know it today. Fast forward to now, and storytelling isn't just an art, it's a business tool. Think about brands like Nike. When they tell a story of an underdog athlete overcoming adversity, they're not just selling another pair of running shoes, they're selling inspiration. Or consider Airbnb, whose marketing campaigns don't just show properties, they share stories of belonging and connection from hosts and guests worldwide. Even small businesses are getting in on the action. A local bakery might use social media to share the story of their family recipes passed down from generation to generation. A fitness trainer could post transformation stories of clients who achieve their goals. These narratives draw us in because they're authentic, relatable, and emotional, and they make us want to support those businesses. Now, as a real estate agent, video is your perfect platform for storytelling. Remember, you're not just selling houses, you're helping people start new chapters in their lives. Every home has a story to tell. Stories of family dinners in the kitchen, quiet mornings in the backyard, or bustling neighborhood block parties. And by sharing those stories, you can engage your audience in a way that makes them feel connected, inspired, and eager to take the next step with you. In this broadcast, we'll explore how you can use storytelling techniques to make your videos more engaging, how video can become a cornerstone of sales, and how you can use video to grow your real estate business. Because here's the truth. Facts might inform, but stories sell. And when you learn to tell a great story, you're not just marketing a property, you're building a connection, earning trust, and setting yourself apart in a competitive marketplace. Storytelling in your videos isn't just about conveying information. It's about creating an immersive experience that resonates with your audience, whether it's through a heartwarming narrative or an inspiring success story. A well-told tale transforms a basic property listing video into an experience that connects emotionally with potential buyers. So now let's get into the building blocks of storytelling. Great stories don't just happen. They're built from ingredients that engage emotions and keep audiences hooked. Let's break down these essential components and see how you can incorporate them into your real estate videos. Number 1, character development. People connect with people. In your videos, the character could be, for example, a family searching for their dream home, a young professional making a fresh start, or even you could be the character by being the trusted guide. Imagine one or a series of videos that follows a family's journey from a cramped apartment to a spacious home. Number 2, conflict and resolution. Every good story has tension. In your real estate videos, this might be the challenge of finding the perfect home in a competitive market, or overcoming renovation hurdles. Picture a video where you illustrate a common struggle. For example, finding a home with enough space for a growing family. And then you present that property that resolves this conflict. The tension makes the eventual resolution all the more satisfying. Number 3, emotional appeal. Emotions drive decisions. Use music, visuals, and personal anecdotes to evoke feelings of hope, excitement, or nostalgia. Imagine a video capturing a quiet moment in a sunlit kitchen or a festive family gathering around the dinner table. These moments create an emotional connection that makes a listing unforgettable. Number 4, visual and sensory details. Stories come alive with vivid visuals. So incorporate high quality footage, drone or Google Earth shots of neighborhoods, close-ups of unique architectural details, ambient sounds like birds chirping in a backyard, to do all of this to create an immersive experience. Number 5, authenticity. With authenticity, genuine stories resonate. Incorporate real testimonials, behind-the-scenes glimpses of home staging, or candid moments that reveal the property's personality and community spirit. Here are examples of videos to consider and how you can incorporate storytelling in each. You could experiment with various video styles to bring storytelling to life. You could create house tour narratives, where you transform a standard walkthrough of a house or a property into a mini movie. You could follow a family's day as they envision life in the house, complete with interviews or voiceovers describing what each room means for their lifestyle. You could create neighborhood spotlight videos, where you create a dynamic tour of the neighborhood that highlights local landmarks, interviews with community members, and vibrant scenes from nearby cafes or parks. Use client testimonials to tell stories. Produce videos where past clients share their journey of finding the perfect home. Their authentic experiences will add a human touch and build trust with potential buyers. Consider creating behind-the-scenes reels. In these videos, you could show the process of preparing a home for market, from staging and photography to the final walkthrough. These short, authentic clips are ideal for social media. And finally, you could consider interactive live tours. Incorporate real-time, live-streamed Q&A sessions when doing a virtual tour. By interacting live, you're inviting potential buyers into your story as it unfolds in real time. Now, let's look at a real-life example of storytelling done right.
We want to look at having our core values line up with everything that we did in business. If it's just about selling more houses or making more money, it becomes empty. You have to have something else that you wake up for and you go to work for, rather than just a me.
We enjoy helping people. We do care. Nate's a caring person, and we believe it's important to give back to the community. And why not start with children?
That's where we came up with being able to give to Hasbro Children's Hospital.
Hasbro Children's Hospital plays a vitally important role to the community here in Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts. We're the only pediatric hospital in the entire state. So we see over 150,000 patients annually through our emergency departments, inpatient and outpatient clinics.
myself and Jamie, we both used Hasbro services when we were children. My wife had 4 holes in her heart as a baby, and she went to Hasbro.
My memories of Hasbro have always been positive, and everyone there has been great from all the years I needed to go up until 12 years old. Knowing that I could give was important for me to do that.
I remember having acute asthma as a child, being into Hasbro. You see a child maybe pushing around an IV and they're going through chemotherapy or something like that. That really kind of stops you right then and there, you know, and kind of realizes, you know, my problems aren't really that big. You know, there's some parents that are going through some really difficult things, some kids going through very difficult things, and these are just little kids.
So we have an operating budget here at the hospital that pays for those things like machines and beds and all of that good stuff that's vitally important to caring for a patient, but philanthropy is what allows us to make a kid while they're here at the hospital.
And Hasbro has created a room for families to go in that almost takes them out of the hospital setting so they can have some type of normalcy while having to stay at the hospital for sometimes long term.
It's a gorgeous home, just so you know. I'm excited for you to see it. It has a pool and it's upgraded. It's beautiful, ready to move in, and it has an amazing views, awesome views. So Erica is a well-qualified buyer. She's a single mom. She actually is already a homeowner, and she's just looking to come to the Orange County market because she wants to be closer to family, and also her career is mainly here in the area.
Just walking in, the high ceilings and the lighting, it's beautiful. And I like that you can get to whether the formal dining, kitchen or living room from, you know, either side. So I like the open floor plan.
I get my buyer's criteria, their needs and wants, and I go in our system. Working with Your Home Sold Guarantee Realty, it gives us access to properties that are not in the MLS as well. Basically, we call it pocket listings, properties that we, as you know, with our network, we have access to that other realtors do not have access to those properties.
What makes storytelling in videos so effective? It's the ability to build an emotional connection using character development, conflict, emotional appeal, and authenticity to transform passive viewers into engaged prospects. Comments, shares, and inquiries can soar, which then establish you as the trusted expert through powerful storytelling. So here's some takeaways I'd like to leave you with. Storytelling isn't just a nice to have. It's a game changer for real estate marketing when it comes to video. By incorporating character, conflict, emotion, and authenticity into your videos, you could create content that captivates, engages, and inspires action. And here are some ideas to kickstart integrating stories into your real estate videos. Before you get started, brainstorm your story. Start by identifying the unique aspects of the property or community. Ask yourself, what makes this home special? What challenges might buyers face? And how does this property solve them? Define your characters. Think about who your story is about. A family, a young professional, or even the property itself. Create a narrative around this journey from discovery to finding a perfect match. Outline the conflict and the resolution. Identify a problem or a tension. It could be a small space, an outdated design, a competitive marketplace, and then show how you or the property serves as the solution. And before you get started with any video, gather visual and emotional assets. Collect high-quality footage, authentic testimonials, and unique details of the property. Plan shots that highlight both aesthetics and lifestyle possibilities. As you're creating these videos, you'll want to keep in mind and experiment with different formats. You want to try out different video styles such as narrative house tours, neighborhood spotlights, client testimonials, behind the scenes reels, or interactive live tours. Take notice and note which formats resonate best with your audience. Always include a call to action. End your video by inviting viewers to share their thoughts, ask questions, or schedule a viewing. Engagement is key to converting viewers into clients. Here are some advanced storytelling techniques and strategies. When storytelling, think about using a narrative arc, where you structure your story or your video using frameworks like the hero's journey from start to finish, or using a conflict resolution format. Remember to incorporate mixed media, blend voiceover, text overlays, music, and cinematic visuals to create mood and drive the narrative. And I stress this again, always show authenticity. Use candid interviews, real-life testimonials, and behind-the-scenes content to build trust. And of course, add emotional hooks. Open with a striking image or a statement that captures attention, and include moments that evoke empathy and connection. Within your storytelling, you should always leverage personal anecdotes. Share your own experiences or those of your clients to personalize the story. By taking these steps and exploring the various formats, you're not just creating another property video or another video tour, you're building a narrative that makes your audience feel something. When your video tells a story, you're not only showcasing a home, you're inviting potential buyers or sellers to envision a life within the property, or when they sell the property and are moving on. Now it's time to tell your story. It's time to put these ideas into action. Think about the stories you can tell, whether it's about a home, a neighborhood, your own journey as an agent, a journey of a buyer or seller that you work with. I invite you now to share your ideas and what you're doing with video in the comments. And don't forget to check out our other videos for more tips on using video to grow your business. For more ideas, tips, and strategies to leverage the power of video for your business, head over to AudioVideoCoach.com. We'll help you create engaging and informative videos that will have your audience hooked and your lead list growing in no time. In the world of real estate, facts might inform, but stories sell. I'm Shai Schwartzman with Audio Video Coach. Thanks for watching. Remember to add your comments, share this video, click the notification button, and subscribe to our channel.